There was a report from an intelligence official who calls himself a whistleblower. He claims that there are aliens among us. He says that the U.S. government has hidden evidence. I'm going to bring this article up. This was from The Debrief. And this is what it says. Intelligence officials say the U.S. has retrieved craft of non-human origin. This was the original report. A former intelligence official turned whistleblower has given Congress and the intelligence community inspector general extensive classified information about deeply covert programs that he says possess retrieved intact and partially intact craft of non-human origin. Ooh, it sounds like a good story already. It says the information, he says, has been illegally withheld from Congress, and he filed a complaint alleging that he suffered illegal retaliation for his confidential disclosures reported here for the first time. Other intelligence officials, both active and retired, with knowledge of these programs through their works in various agencies, have independently provided similar corroborating information both on and off the record. The whistleblower's name is David Charles Grush. He's 36 years old, a decorated former combat officer in Afghanistan, is a veteran of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, that's the NGA, and the National Reconnaissance Office, the NRO. He served as the Reconnaissance Office's representative to the United Aerial Phenomenon Task Force from 2019 to 2021. From late 2021 to July of 2022, he was the NGA's co-lead for UAP analysis and its representative to the task force. Don't you just love how the intel community is so littered with these acronyms, these ABC agencies that you can't even keep track of which one is which and who is doing what? He goes on to say, the task force, he said, Grush said that the recoveries of partial fragments through and up to intact vehicles have been made for decades through the present day by the government, its allies, and defense contractors. Analysis has determined that the objects retrieved are of exotic origin, non-human intelligence, whether extraterrestrial or unknown origin, based on vehicle morphologies and material science testing and the possession of unique atomic arrangements and radiological signatures, he said. Okay. So this has, of course, sparked the great alien debate. The great alien debate happens probably, I would say, once every 6 months in this country, once or twice a year, maybe once or twice a year. Everyone gets all in a tizzy because someone claims that they have proof of alien life, like alien, like extraterrestrial, like in their flying saucer coming from Mars, little green Martians type of stuff. And it's not that I don't believe that aliens are real. It's that I don't believe that aliens are real. Hear me out here. The first thing that I think of when I hear this, a report like this, it's not that I think that this man is necessarily lying. There might be programs or pieces of equipment that he doesn't know what it is or where it's from. That's possible. Remember, at the highest levels of intelligence in the United States military, in the United States intelligence communities, you are simply read in to a project on a need-to-know basis. They try to compartmentalize information, highly classified information, so that if a piece of information is leaked, then it's not the whole story. It's without context. It's easier to protect information the more separated the information is from other pieces that contextualize it. So it's not outside of the realm of possibility at all for this man to find out or to claim that he found out about equipment that he's not familiar with, equipment that he doesn't recognize, equipment that everyone claims they don't know anything about. In fact, I would suspect this is incredibly typical at the highest levels of the military, in the defense contracting world, and in the intelligence community. That's the first thing. So the most likely explanation is most often true. The most likely explanation is that he simply wasn't read into some kind of military technology advancement research. That's the most likely scenario.